Envision a society where courage wasn't merely a virtue, but the very foundation of existence. From their earliest years, Spartan youth learned that fear wasn't to be denied, but mastered and transformed into strength. As King Leonidas proclaimed, "It's not the size of the warrior in the fight, but the size of the fight in the warrior." This ancient philosophy teaches us that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in the ability to act despite it. A lesson we can apply to our daily challenges, whether facing a crucial presentation at work or making a life-altering decision. In ancient Sparta, mothers would bid farewell to their battle-bound sons with the words, "Return with your shield or upon it." This seemingly harsh phrase carries profound wisdom about commitment and determination. Today, we can translate this teaching into our reality through small acts of daily bravery, setting challenging goals and persisting until we achieve them, standing firm in our principles even when it means standing alone, or embracing necessary life changes even when fear threatens to paralyze us. Spartan training began at 7 years of age, when boys were separated from their families to enter the agoge, Sparta's rigorous educational system. This practice reveals a timeless truth. Courage is a skill that can be developed and refined through constant training. We can begin this development today through practices such as meditation to strengthen the mind, challenging physical exercises to test our limits, or simply facing that difficult conversation we've been postponing out of fear. 2. Discipline as the pillar of excellence. The Spartan system of discipline transcended mere rule following. It was an art form that sculpted both body and spirit. As Plutarch recorded, Spartans never asked how many the enemies were, but where they were. This mindset teaches us that with proper discipline, obstacles become irrelevant. In modern practice, we can apply this principle by establishing rigorous routines, waking at the same time daily, maintaining a consistent diet, and dedicating daily time to personal development, regardless of circumstances. Spartan society functioned like a perfectly synchronized mechanism, where each citizen understood their role and executed it with absolute excellence. This dedication to collective discipline shows us that true power lies not merely in individual strength, but in the ability to work in harmony with others. Today, we can apply this concept in work teams, family relationships, or community projects, where commitment to common goals supersedes individual interests. The Spartans believed that excessive luxury and comfort were enemies of excellence. Their king Agesilaus slept on a simple bed and wore the same clothes as his soldiers, demonstrating that true strength comes from living with purpose, not privileges. This principle can be applied today through intentional minimalism, eliminating unnecessary distractions, focusing on the essential, and cultivating habits that strengthen our mental and physical resilience. 3. The Spartan legacy in the modern era. The Spartan philosophy of less is more remains profoundly relevant in our age of excess and distraction. As Thucydides observed, the strength of the city lies not in its ships or walls, but in the character of its inhabitants. In a world dominated by social media and instant gratification, we can adopt Spartan practices through digital minimalism, establishing periods of complete disconnection, prioritizing meaningful personal interactions, and cultivating moments of silence and reflection. Studies show that people who practice regular digital detox demonstrate higher levels of focus and productivity. The Spartans taught us that true strength lies not merely in physical prowess, but in the inseparable union of mind, body, and spirit. This concept can be applied through a holistic approach to personal development, combining intense physical training, such as CrossFit or martial arts, with contemplative practices, meditation, philosophical reading, and social development, mentoring, community leadership. The key lies in maintaining balance between these aspects, just as the Spartans maintained equilibrium between warfare and poetry, strength and wisdom. The Spartan code of honor, known as Xenia, emphasized the importance of integrity and keeping one's word. In our era of fluid commitments and broken promises, we can reclaim this value through concrete practices. Keep your word even when inconvenient. Take responsibility for your mistakes without excuses, and cultivate relationships based on mutual trust and respect. As the Spartans said, a man's reputation travels with him wherever he goes. 4. Spartan wisdom in character building. The famous phrase "Molon leb," come and take them, uttered by Leonidas when Xerxes demanded the Spartans surrender their weapons, teaches us a profound lesson about unwavering conviction. In our society, where principles are often negotiated for convenience, we can apply this mindset by establishing clear, non-negotiable boundaries in our lives. This might mean refusing unethical proposals at work, standing firm in important decisions under pressure, or defending family values in an increasingly relativistic world. The Spartans cultivated a fascinating practice called syssitia, daily communal meals where warriors of different ages shared experiences and wisdom. This custom reveals the importance of creating circles of positive influence and mutual mentorship. In current practice, we can establish mastermind groups, participate in personal development communities, or create regular rituals of deep connection with mentors and people we admire. The power of shared wisdom is as relevant today as it was 2,500 years ago. One of Sparta's most intriguing practices was the Cryptia, an initiation ritual that tested not just physical strength, but primarily judgment and adaptation capabilities. This concept teaches us that true strength lies in intelligent adaptability. We can incorporate this principle by developing what modern psychologists call anti-fragility, the ability to not just resist stress, but grow from it. This includes practices such as voluntary exposure to challenges, constant learning of new skills, and seeking experiences that push us out of our comfort zone. Conclusion: the journey we've explored today through Spartan wisdom isn't merely a history lesson, it's a call to action for your own transformation. Think for a moment, how many times have you let fear dictate your choices? How many growth opportunities have you missed by not having the courage to take the first step? The Spartans left us a timeless gift, the understanding that greatness isn't something that happens by chance, but something we build daily through courageous choices and unwavering discipline. Start today. Choose an aspect of your life where you need to be more courageous. It might be something as simple as waking up earlier, facing a difficult conversation, or starting that project you've been dreaming about. True transformation begins when we decide to live according to principles greater than ourselves. If you connected with these lessons and want to continue your personal development journey, activate channel notifications. Each week, we bring more content that combines ancient wisdom with practical applications for your modern life.